Hey everybody, welcome. Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. As always, a very warm welcome. Thanks for tuning in, watching the video today. So what I'm about to tell you today, I think applies to about 50% of the golfers that I teach on a day-to-day basis. Stay tuned and we'll talk about it. So, what we're talking about today is something that has the slang name of chicken wings. And I said in my intro there that I reckon 50% of golfers that I teach will have this problem. And it's a complicated one because there are several contributing reasons as to why golfers have a chicken wing. And we're talking here about right-handed golfers. Obviously for left-handed golfers who are watching this, we just need to reverse this round. But we're talking about my lead arm, my left arm in here. At impact and through impact, basically the left arm does this. It bends. We get into the impact area and the left arm collapses. And it has fairly devastating effects on what the ball's going to do. Now, as I say, I see this on a daily basis and I've got many theories as to why golfers do it. And I was doing a bit of research. I was watching some other YouTubers' opinions on what causes the chicken wing. And as always on YouTube, there seems to be differing opinions. And I'm not going to say that what I'm about to tell you is the right opinion. It's just what I see daily. One video I watched said it was down to possibly the right hand, the bottom hand for a right-handed golfer being too strong. When we say a grip's too strong, the right hand sits a little bit too much underneath the grip. And what happens is that we get into impact, and to save the club face, which inevitably is going to be closing to the path, so hitting the ball left because of this, people tend to bend their left arm to try and keep the club face squarer. That's one theory. I saw another theory where the opposite, it's due to the bottom hand being too weak, and again having the effect of creating the chicken wing. Now, I'm not saying that those are wrong. I think they're perfectly valid reasons, but the number one thing I see people doing the chicken wing and what causes it is that they put the club up to the top of the backswing, sometimes in a good position, what I would call on plane, sometimes in a more upright, above the plane position. And generally what we see from here is this out to in swing path. Incredibly common in handicap golfers, really common. And my theory is that when the club is swinging so much from out to in, is basically this left arm kind of runs out of space. The only way that you can hit the ball, really, most golfers do, is they get to impact, club traveling away from them. This left arm runs out of room. It starts to bend here and we get the chicken wing. Playing havoc with the club face, opening, closing, you can do both, lifting the club up above its normal position, so causing tops and thins, and in extreme cases with new golfers, air shots. So that's what I see happening a lot. I know there are lots of other reasons you could have the chicken wing, but that's what I see. So if you've got a chicken wing, first thing I would do is certainly go and speak to your local professional who you trust to give you a lesson. Look at setup, look at grip, look at the backswing position first, because that could be the cause of what's happening. A couple of little drills that you can try at home, which works really well with some of my pupils, is to give them a feel. I think when you're trying to help golfers, you've got to create a feel. There's not enough time in a golf swing to be thinking about 4 different things, is there? You've got to have a feel or one simple swing thought. So what I do with people who have really got bad chicken wings and swinging it in here is I put them into setup position, no ball, and all we do from there is we swing into this position. So you can see here at waist height on the follow through, I've got both arms extended. I'll do it on this camera angle here so you can see it coming towards you. No backswing. Just push the arms through. I've allowed my weight to come through. So I've pushed off that right side and I've now got what I would call extension. So once you can start to get somebody feeling this movement, you can then start to build it with a little waist to waist swing. But it's this feeling almost like you're trying to, imagine if you're trying to throw that club a long way forward in a straight line. I know we've all felt like throwing a club away. I know I have. You wouldn't, if you're trying to throw it in a straight line, you wouldn't do that, would you? Because that would just throw it left. This is how we would throw this club away in a straight line. So that's a great way to try and give you the feeling of what you're not trying to do, if that makes sense. We've got to go in an opposite route. We've got to do something that's different to break the habit. And I've spent many lessons trying to help people cure their chicken wings with varying degrees of success. Unfortunately, some golf swings become so ingrained. The habit is so deeply rooted. People have been doing it for so long and hit thousands of balls, coming over the top, breaking that left arm down, that trying to change it is very difficult for some people. And sometimes they can't do it. They try really hard, they go away and practice and they do the drills and they come back 3-4 weeks later and they're doing exactly the same thing. Now, I would say that is, you know, doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. I do think something like this can be changed. You can break the habit and create a new movement, but it does take work. This is not a snap of the fingers and a 5-minute job. It's something, if you want to change it, you're going to have to put some effort into it. So there's a couple of ideas. If you're suffering from a chicken wing, a breakdown of this left arm, I hope that helps. Be very interesting for you to post your comments down below if you suffer with this problem. Have you managed to cure it yourself? What have you done to get rid of it or minimize it? I'd love to hear your comments. That's it. Thanks for watching the video today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you think the video is any good, you can give it a little thumbs up. That's it. All the best. Bye for now.